All right, guys, what's up? You're riding with Tight White. Welcome back to DVDs, Nuts, and Popcorn. We are at La Brisa Mexican Grill or Mexican Bar and Grill. This is, well, I'll explain later where it's at. Maybe I'll put the address down here. But this is League City, I-45, close to 518. All right, Yelp, 3 stars, 162 reviews. I got a bad feeling about this place, guys, but I'm going to leave no stone unturned. I'm checking pretty much all the places in my area, which is Galveston County. And then once we move into Harris County, which is Houston, things are going to get a lot better. But I want to, and you really can't judge a place just because of reviews, because maybe they're reviewing for different reasons that you're not looking for. I'm looking for burritos, as you guys know. That's kind of the main focus for me right now. Maybe later on we'll start getting into enchiladas because I'm a big fan of enchiladas. All right, the pros of this place: great atmosphere, great place for drinks, reasonably priced, great tacos, happy hours from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., guys. That is a crazy extended happy hour with $3 margaritas. You can't beat that. I think that's why a lot of people come here. There's a lot of people in the parking lot right now. I think that has a big deal to do with it. Tons of seating, tons of parking. And the cons to this is the food tastes average, very average. I've heard that a few times on reviews. Customer service in general is an issue. Slow service, poorly managed. And I gotta say, just from reading the reviews, I am bothered and I am concerned that I'm not seeing enough reviews attach itself to certain foods here. That bothers me. I'm not hearing too much of the salsa, the queso, the tacos, the burritos, anything about the food really that is in a positive nature, except for a few here and there. But usually, you know, it's a food place. You're gonna hear a lot of great things said about the food. Right down the middle, not the middle, 2.5 would be the middle, but 3 stars, a little bit above average reviews on Yelp. Reviews on Google are, I'm starting to think, are sometimes inflated a little bit, but they're good. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty damn good at a 4.2 or 4.3. All right, guys, we're gonna go in right now. I'm gonna pick up some to-go food. I've already ordered it. Come out here to the car, break it down, and we're going to eat it and see what kind of rating we're going to give on this place. Please hold. All right, guys. Once again, you're riding with Tight White, La Brisa. Okay, so we talked about this. So here's the presentation here. I kind of like that. Total. It even tells you that you're doing takeout. So we talked about this at what place? So again, we're trying to find the #1 restaurant burrito, not fast food burrito, real restaurant burrito. And we talked about this. So far, the best so far is, I try to remember off the top of my head. I'll put the number up here if I'm wrong. It was either 4.2 or 4.3 on Taqueria Chalupas. But we talked about Taqueria Chalupas. The only thing that they messed up on, well, they didn't put avocado on her street tacos, but they also messed up on, or I don't know if they messed up. Maybe they just don't do it with to-go orders, but I think they should. And here you go, chips. So that's kind of normal fare, I feel like, for Mexican restaurants in my experience. Okay, again, this is not a pickup burrito, which is a problem. And I'll never understand this. This is also screwed up. So, well, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to complain about that. So we have green sauce, red sauce. She says this automatically comes with both of those, which is good. But when she asked me, I guess I shouldn't complain about this, because it was the opposite last time. This actually came with rice on the side, which I like. Okay, that's what we have right there. Now, this is not a pickup burrito, but every once in a while you're going to run into that at a regular restaurant, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. And they also put the charro beans on the side. So I don't know what's in this burrito. The description of this burrito basically said that chili con queso is on it. I paid $2 extra to get chicken fajita on it instead of regular shredded chicken. Okay, she's already screwing up. She gave me, I have nothing to eat the rice and the beans with. I gotta go back in. All right, guys, so I actually moved to the other side since I don't have Taylor or my daughter with me. That steering wheel gets in the way. So anyway, mess up on their part. To-go orders, you always include plastic silverware. Now, back to what I was saying. So the place that, you know, I rated really low, I thought that I was getting La Familia. I thought I was getting rice and beans on the side. I was trying to order a, you know, a platter or a combination, right? A combo. They didn't give me anything on the side. And then when I went inside after, I don't know if I told you guys, the lady said, well, the beans are on the burrito, but she had no excuse for the rice, right? So this place, on their menu, it says, by the way, they gave me pico as well. On their menu, it says nothing about it being a combo. It just says whatever burrito, whatever the burrito is called. I'll put the name up here of what it was called. There's the pico. And it said nothing about combo platter, which is so stupid. They have to let you know that. These charro beans are full of juice, man. This is gonna be really messy. I'm gonna have to be careful with this. God dang, it's hard to open. Hear that? Man, brutal. Okay, so unfortunately for them, I had some of the best charro beans of my life at Taqueria Chalupa. So let's dig into this and see what these taste like. They better be good. Just okay. Nothing special. Okay, we'll take some of that out. Pour that in there. All right, you guys are gonna have to let me get situated because there's a lot going on right here. I'm gonna try the rice real quick. The rice has cilantro on it. The rice has too much salt on it. It's drowned with salt. Now let me show you what I'm working with. They're not doing very well. So. All right, so there's the burrito. Obviously not a pickup burrito. Full of chili con queso. There's the rice. The rice looks fluffy, tastes fluffy, but it has too much salt on it. Charro beans are just okay. Pico looks nice and fresh. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with this. I'm gonna have to probably cut this open and throw some sauce on it. Or I guess I can eat it with a fork. I'll figure it out here. But that's what we're working with. Add back up there. I think what I'm going to do... Okay, do I got plenty of napkins? I told her to give me plenty of napkins. Yeah, good amount. Nah, you can't pick this up. It's one of those. It's so bad. La Familia was easier to pick up. You can't pick this thing up. There's no freaking way. So I'm just gonna cut into it, guys. Again with the salt, real salty. The cheese doesn't blow me away on it. Now, going off of Yelp reviews on its own merit, I would have probably steered clear of this place, but you can't always go off of Yelp. The Google reviews were pretty amazing. I can't remember if I talked about that yet. Well, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I talked about that in the beginning. It's really just overly salted, generic Tex-Mex. Very generic. Damn, I want to enjoy this. And it's really tough with this. Like, I don't know how to. Let me see. I'm just going to cut a slice down the middle of it, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's try the green sauce out with some chips. Oh shit. Green sauce seems a little bit watery to me. I don't know if you guys can tell. A little watered down. Maybe I'm. Again, I'm rebounding off of Taqueria Chalupas that had some incredible green sauce and incredible charro beans. And this is just not living up to it. It's okay, it's not terrible. Alright, let's put a lid on that, put that to bed. Let's try out the red sauce. I would say even worse than the green sauce. Tastes very ketchup-y. That makes any sense? You know, it's nothing to write home about. I'd probably go with the green sauce on the burrito. Nah, I'm not even going to show you guys. I'm just going to pour it in the middle. You guys can get the point. Yeah, it is a little watery, for sure. And then I'm knowing that I'm kind of being lazy. My area is really not known for Mexican food. Mexican food is in Houston. That's where you're going to find your best restaurants, but definitely lucked out on Taqueria Chalupas. And that's definitely a place that, at least I think, you would drive all the way from Houston. Not that it's that far. I would say even downtown Houston. Just totally average food here. Average as hell. And you can tell the cook's trying to make up for it with salt. Nothing special about this. I'm disappointed. Maybe it's all about the atmosphere and the margaritas, man. I mean, that happy hour is crazy. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. People are probably in there getting drunk off of margaritas, eating this basic-ass Mexican food. No, it's not. I'm just trying to think how harshly I'm going to rate this. I'm thinking on Yelp, I'm giving it a 2. What's going on over here? Oh, it's like some kind of pet place where dogs. This lady's playing with all these dogs in the backyard. All right, what's the worst burrito that I rated? Of course, La Familia got a 1. Or no, it got a 0.8. Just a salty mess. I won't waste you guys' time anymore. I'm rating this burrito .9. It's full of salt. Just the saltiest. It's getting even worse as I get more into the burrito. It's terrible. And again, this is not indicative of the Mexican restaurants in Houston or the greater Houston area, but I'm in Galveston County, so it's going to be hit and miss. And like I said, looking at Yelp reviews, I wouldn't never came to this place. I came to this place out of pure laziness because I just was hitting up Goodwill's in the area, and I was here, saw a bunch of cars in the parking lot, checked the reviews, and I was like, the reviews are kind of mixed on it, but let's not leave any stone unturned. That kind of deal. You know what? At least should have put the pico on there. Maybe that'll detract from the salt. I don't know. How's the pico? Everything is just bare bones average tasting, except for the overwhelming salt taste. Isn't that how moms do it? Not saying that my mom couldn't cook, but when moms can't cook, don't they just put a bunch of salt and pepper on their food? Isn't that like the bad cook way? What a terrible meal this is. It's almost unfinishable. It really is. All right, guys, La Brisa it's right off the freeway here, I-45, right next to 518. You can't miss it. If you take 518 out to the freeway and then head north, it's going to be like the first street. I don't know what the street is, but you want to avoid this place. I'm sorry, but if this is what they're bringing to the forefront, as far as, and I'm getting a nice sample size here. I'm getting to taste their burrito, their charro beans, their rice, their green sauce, their red sauce, their pico, and it all is just not good. I'm not very happy at all about this. I'm wasting valuable cheat meals on subpar Mexican restaurants. And, you know, I think I'm just gonna, I can't just stick to the highly reviewed places because, again, some places could be low reviewed or just middle range reviewed because people are reviewing them for their chalupas or their street tacos or their margaritas or whatever. They might have great burritos, so you just don't know. You really got to look into things and be vigilant in my search for the best burritos in and around the greater Houston area. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And that's it for another review, man. Do not come to La Brisa. I do not recommend it. The food is crap here. Full of salt, below average food. But I might be back here for the margaritas. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Margaritas for what? $3, I think I said? Now, a large will probably be a little bit more. I can't remember if it was $2 and $4 for a large or $3 for a regular size and $5 for a large. But either way you spin it, that's a crazy extended happy hour time. And the atmosphere is supposed to be incredible in here. They have weddings at this place. So they must have a huge meeting space in there. Wish I could, I would have took you guys in there to look at it, but why? I mean, unless you're going to get married or have some margaritas in my area, you want to stay away from it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for riding with Tight White, and peace out. Oh, yeah, baby. Let me find a place for this half-eaten La Brisa food. Oh, here's the place.